Hey guys, today I'm coming to you from snowy Maryland at my parents' house, and today we're going to talk about how to set your daily schedule. We all have different amounts of time and different times of day that we choose to work our business, but there's one rule if you're hoping to build a long-lasting and sustainable income with Jamberry, and that is that you need to do something for your business every day, and we call those income-producing activities or IPAs. So today, let's talk about how to decide what your IPAs should be on a daily basis. The first thing is that you need to break your IPAs or your to-do list down into two categories. So what I want you to do is I want you to have a spiral notebook, and you want to make a list of the things that you must do and then the things that you want to do. So your want to do list should be your wish list, and your must-do list are the things that have to get done on a daily basis or a weekly basis in order to keep your business going. So I have a big spiral notebook, and my spiral notebook is divided into three categories. My first category is labeled customers. So this is where I keep track of any giveaways that I have for customers. Do I have customers' birthdays coming up? Did I have an email correspondence with them? So that can then be transferred into a spreadsheet for mailing things out to people with dates. The second category that I have is for my team. So if we're doing giveaways, I can jot those things down there. And then the third category is personal, and that tends to be just anything that pops into my mind that I personally want to do for my Jamberry business. So I have that really big list, and that's what I use to draw on for my daily IPAs. So each night before I go to bed, I'm going to write down what I need to do the next morning. And this list is going to be what I'm going to get done before I log on to Facebook, before I check my email, before I even check my Jamberry workstation. Of course, the exception to that is if those income-producing activities require me to send an email, require me to log on to Facebook. But it's really important that you get these key things done before you get sucked into everything else that is going to distract you from your business. So we're going to start posting these every day. When I'm done here, I'm just going to do a quick post with the video on our team page, and I'm going to post my IPAs for today. So I wrote this down last night, and I put the date on it, and it's going to be really satisfying because tonight I'm going to cross everything off, and even though it's going to go into recycling, I love crossing things off of my list. So here's what I'm going to do today. I've broken it down between the two things that I have to get done, so two things on my must-do list, and then one thing on my wish list. And I'm drawing those things, some from my spiral, some from just things that I have to do every day. So for me, the three things that I need to do today, my first two are to update my parties, because that's something that I need to do every day, right? And if you have a party, that's something that you do every day. And the second is to contact two people to get bookings. This is something that I want to challenge you guys to think about doing every single day that you're working your business. I take Sundays off. What I do for my business on Sundays is I make sure that my Jamcure looks great for church. I make sure that I have business cards in my purse. I usually have catalogs in my purse because we go out to lunch with people after church. So if somebody comments on my nails, then I can pull something out of my purse to give them. But on Sundays, I'm not contacting people to host parties and doing these other things on my list. But every other day of the week, I'm going to be challenging myself to contact two people to host parties. So those are the things on my must-do today list. And then the third thing is something from my wish list. So what I have as my third thing that I'm going to do is that I want to add a tab to my Jamberry business page on Facebook where you can request a sample, and I'm going to add a tab where you can ask to host a party. So yesterday was a really big deal. I talked to our awesome Jamberry team member, Edie Guess, who has an amazing business page and just does such a phenomenal job that Jennifer Harmon uses her page as an example. And I just was looking at her page and what were the things that I liked about it, and that helped me make my wish list for my business page. So yesterday, I was able to make my shop tab for that. And then today, I'm going to do this from my wish list. So now what I want you guys to do is I want you to post your three things. What are two things you have to do for your business today? And what's one thing for your wish list? And then at the end of the day, show us your crossed off list, and we'll start again tomorrow. Have a great day, ladies.